Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Russell with Russell Does Stuff. And this morning I'm up with the chickens and I got extra work request. And this actually is the yearly palm tree job that I do that that guy Brian snaked me out of last year. So when people are desperate and they need money or they're not thinking right, they'll do stupid stuff, but you know, oh well. So I thought I'd sneak over here and knock this out. Not used to videoing me working, so I've been inspired by this guy Evan Owens. He's got a camping channel and he tries to film everything he can, and he's always falling down and you know, some of the camera shots aren't the best, and you know, he drops the camera on the ground all the time, or his dog runs it over, and you know, so it's all fun. I like it. It's good stuff. This lady, when I first took her on as a customer, she didn't know I did extra stuff, you know, and I find that you can fall into that trap make that mistake of not letting your customers know what services you offer. And I learned the hard way. You know, I saw people showing up on my accounts, and I'm like, what's this guy doing? You know, what's he doing here? And then afterwards, I told the customer, you know, hey, what's going on? What's up? Oh, I didn't know you did that, or I didn't know you did this. So, it's good to have that conversation with people. I took on a new customer a couple weeks ago, and I had 2 conversations with them about what I do. I said, I just want to be clear on everything. This is what I offer. This is what I do. This is what I don't. Okay, I don't dust. I'm not coming in the house and dusting your china. All right. But anything on the outside, I'll do. You want a tree cut down, I'll do it. You want something yanked out of the ground, I'll do it. You want Roundup, I'll do it. Now, guy I used to work for, he charged for Roundup, and I don't charge. You know, I should, but I don't. I find it causes a little bit of conflict with customers, and they're like, "Oh, I thought that came with the service," and you know, and I don't want to ruffle any of their feathers. I want them to like me enough to where they want me in their yard. So I'm gonna go start this saw. I'm gonna start whittling away on a couple of these palms. A couple of you guys wanted to see a couple action videos of me actually working instead of chit-chatting all the time. Anybody can go out and get one of these saws, you know. They're about $900, and I made a lot of money with this saw. All right, that's a workout. He's going to the gym in the morning. So that's a quick $100. I got to get the branches off the ground, which is no big deal. And when you do this, you get the heavy off first, okay? And then you go back with a pick saw on a pole and pull the boots down and stuff. Now the problem with this is it's right in the sun. You can't see anything. So it's quite the workout. So, and you want to make these look good. People will be like, oh, you left a branch, or, you know, you forgot this branch, or, you know, and then you got to come back, or next time you got to come back and get a seed pod and stuff. Those seed pods weigh about 100 and some pounds. And they fall on your head, you're done for. So I got a couple seed pods left that there to get. But this is how you make extra money. So charge, you know, enough for each palm. These are messy because they didn't get done right last time. But you know what? They're done right this time. So, and if you are responsible and you work hard and stuff, sometimes people that fire you want you back. It's rare because people have really big egos and stuff. So, like this case, she went through 4 or 5 different lawn services, and then she called me back and said, I was wondering if you still work or if you're retired. No, ma'am, I'll take care of your property again, but it's going to cost you more. So, well, this is Russell with Russell Does Stuff. Today I'm doing more stuff than I normally do. But, you know, you invest in your tools, you have the tools to do this kind of stuff, you know, so it's extra money, baby. All right. If you like this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, and the like button. Make the robots happy. So I'll catch you on the next one.